Hello, this is MovieMan. And today, I'll be reviewing The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. Spoiler failed, so if you have not seen the film, turn this off. And unfortunately, you have to sit through the suffering of watching it first, and then come back and watch this video. So again, this is spoiler failed. Don't say we didn't warn you. Joining me is my honey, Master Dancer. And so let's get to the meat of it all. Okay. This film is about Katniss doing a lot of basic, like, hero crap. She's trying to save her people while looking good looking in a suit with her brown hair, with bow and arrows, like Rambo but a female version. And then she has to try to save a blonde guy who loved her but then wants to try to kill her, like in a more intense version of 50 Shades. And then there's the guy with the brown hair going, "I thought you loved me." So really, this is just another episode of Young and Restless. This film is pure Mockingjay crap. It is honestly, when Gary Ross, the director from the first movie, who did that film perfectly, dropped out of the project, and and the director of the sequel, Francis Lawrence, directed it. I was going, okay, let's see Catching Fire. This might be a good movie. I watch it, and I'm like, I don't like seeing like angry monkeys. And then we have part 1. I'm like, okay, I love Mockingjay. Let's get to this one. So I read all the books. I'm watching part 1. I'm going, yeah, okay, this is just like another like copy of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So I felt like, no, part 1 is more like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. If the dwarfs were like underground and attacked the queen, that's basically Mockingjay. But I didn't like the movie. I would have rather put staples in my eyes. The film. I know I'm saying the film, because I don't like saying movies. It sounds improper. The film was good. Not good. Yeah, what the hell am I saying? The film sucked. Sucked. I did not like the film. I felt like Jennifer Lawrence. I loved her performance in the first film. It was more believable. The second film, it was alright. The third one, it was a little like rocky, and then the third one was like, the third one, she just got to the point now where she's like, I'm the girl on fire. I don't have to give a good performance. I can just be in this movie, put a strap on, and go, huh. The only entertaining a strap-on outfit. The only entertaining thing she does is she goes, "If we burn, you burn with us." That's the only thing that she gave passion about. And that speech was directed towards Donald Trump. But President Snow, I felt like they should have had. I felt like he was good in it, but I really thought that the series should have had another villain, like President, like Rain, like, because then you would have more villains and it would have been more interesting. Just like in Harry Potter, they have more than just one villain, but this one is like, President Snow, he's gonna kill the Capitol. You have to go after him. He's a bad guy. Also, why does a bad guy have to be a guy? Why can't it be a girl? Are they sexist? Do they not believe that there's good female villains? Think about it. Also, the action, they're like, this is the most violent film of the entire series. There's black goo that goes on, and the only thing you see is black goo that goes on people. It was like if one of the monsters from it looked like looked like semen from one of the Scooby-Doo villains. It was terrible. And then I'm like, okay. And then I read the books, okay? And I read the third one. I love that book, and the action was so brutal. I'm going. This film has to be rated R. PG-13 for preteens going through puberty and still growing boobs. No, I don't. I just don't like. No, no. They should have gone R. Like Deadpool. That film is not for kids, and they know that. So they rated it R. That's what was so good about it. But like, seriously, the death scenes too. When Finnick dies, I felt like Ripley from Alien should have came in and just saved him because the creatures was such a copy of the Alien creatures done by Ridley Scott. Also, why didn't they mention anything after his death scene? They're like, da, da, da. Oh yeah, the hot guy from. Oh yeah, you know the hot guy that you liked in Catching Fire? Yeah, we just killed him and we don't really give a shit about him, so we're just moving on now. And then, and then when Prim dies, they're like, Prim! Bomb. Okay, yeah, she's dead. No, no, we just care about Katniss. Go on. And then, and then also in the last book, they had if you Die Hard fans remember, they had a big white wedding, and in the film, it's 5 years later. They're in a field with babies. Basically, the ending of Great Gardens. No, I'm joking. It was basically like, they were so dishonest to fans. It's a disgrace to cinema. I give this film, like, if there's anything lower, well, I have my new Shiny Star system, so I give this film a -0. If I could go any lower than minus, I would. This film just sucked, people. Don't watch it. There's a reason it's called The Girl on Fire, because you wish you could set it on fire after you watch it. And it was such a good. The first film was great, but now this film is just for like freaking teens. I thought it would have a grounded plot, good finish to the series, but it didn't. It didn't have any of the loose ends. They just try to have big explosions and entertain you with like crappy performances. And by the way, why wasn't I know Effie's not a major player in Mockingjay, but like why not like and in Harry Potter, even like the not so vital characters, they even had each of them had a send off. You got to see each of the characters from each of the Harry Potter films come back and say goodbye to every single one. I like that. And this film was like, hey Effie, what's up? Bye Effie, and movie. Oh wow, that's so emotional. I felt that. No. All you see is freaking like Haymitch do some lip action to Effie. That's probably the most intense scene in the movie. But yeah, and then you have like Peter going, "Yeah, I got the brunette." Yeah, God, sucked. I felt like there was no emotion, no passion, and no greatness in this project. They should have gotten a new director. I'm sorry, this film sucked. But I'm being brutally honest. Again, this is my review on the Mockingjay Part 2. Put your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and Master Dancer. Until I see you again, this is MovieMan, signing off.